gotta stop watching too.
So Jesus says.
And I gotta stop gooning. So many rules.
But look. Religion, people think, I gotta stop doing all this stuff because you have to. It's not how it is. That's religion. It's, what do you think about OF?
If you wanna make money and show off your body, that's none of my business. If you already have that gift and you're a man or a female, you got a big or you got a nice body as a woman, do you make the fucking money that you want to make? Mine will never have that bullshit. And I probably will never.
Why wouldn't you do it?
Would I?
I said, why wouldn't you do it? Or you said you would.
The money aspect, yes, but then the self-respect. Like there's women and men out there who have a whole bunch of respect for themselves. That doing that type of stuff isn't like a set goal. If you do it for money, like, I gave you that body for a reason.
What if your daughter in the future wanted to do it? How would you feel about that?
You just gotta be a specific person. Like, if you're already like in the hood and you're trying to make it out the hood, okay, cool. But hey, you making money, your head is in the right space, you know what you want in life. You only live once, do you?
Do you think it is a good thing or a bad thing in general?
You do it and you make money off of it. You get famous sometimes. You might get known for the wrong reasons, but hey, you making money. You're not worrying about what anybody else is doing, but what you're doing.
What do you think the most important thing in life is? Is it money?
I want to be corny and say happiness, but
I don't think that's corny. I think that's
that option in 2026.
Do you believe that there was a creator to everything? Like you and the world, the universe?
I believe in God.
Okay.
I'm not a full-blown Christian. I go to church and I do all this and that, but no. But like, if I'm feeling some type of way, I'm gonna need to talk. I'm gonna need to talk to him.
That would make sense. If he created us, I think he would know more about us than... So here's the biggest question. Because you can find yourself in this world, but eventually we will die. What do you think happens after we die?
I don't even want to talk about that. I know that is such a touchy topic for me because I don't want to die. I don't like knowing that one day the sun is just going to blow up and life will not exist. That's terrifying. That's very scary.
Yeah, no one wants to die. No one wants to necessarily talk about it, but I believe, from my perspective, I think there is an afterlife, and I think that can bring us hope. Do you believe there's an afterlife, or no?
Sure. I want to believe that there is a heaven.
Okay. Do you think you're good enough to make it to heaven?
Do I think I'm good enough to make it to heaven? In a lot of aspects, no. But in this one, yes, because I know who I am deep down, and I know that what I give out is just, it's a reflection, but it's not truly me.
Yeah, like I'm assuming you've done good things in your life, but also you've done bad, right? No one's perfect, right?
Real.
For example, have you ever lied in your life?
Yeah.
Of course. Have you ever stolen something?
Yeah.
Have you ever hated someone? All right, one more personal. Have you ever watched pornography? Or thought of someone in a sexual way?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm trying to show you, you're not good enough. I'm not good enough. You've all done bad things. And if God is going to judge us between heaven and hell, we would deserve the hell. But have you heard the good news?
I would deserve the hell. I'm not liking where this is going. I'm not going to lie. You're losing me.
This is the bad news, but I want to give you the good news.
I already know what you're going to say.
What I'm going to say?
No, I've not heard the good news. Tell me the good news.
The good news, because I didn't know the good news till 4 years ago, is that God doesn't want us to go to hell. He wants to save us. So he sent someone perfect to take the punishment for us, which is where Jesus comes in. That's why he died on the cross. And then God raised him up from the dead. And whoever puts their faith in Jesus, puts him first in their lives, will be washed clean. Guaranteed heaven. As a gift. You ever heard of that before?
So just now?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's called the gospel. And I didn't understand it till a few years ago. Changed my whole life. Now I share this with people on here. With you. So And of course, I can't force you to believe anything. That's up to you. But I'm just passing the information along. And I hope you would think about it, because it's your life. And I believe you can actually find hope and joy in Christ.
I always feel like people like you are like sent. Because it's always nice to hear a reminder, you feel me?
Definitely.
Like at the same time, I like to smoke. I like to drink. I like to...
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like, as much as the step needs to be taken, the jump is a little steep. You feel me?
For sure. Now, I think it's a good analogy, because I used to smoke, I used to drink, I used to do all that stuff. Now I don't. Over time, he's changed my heart, my desires. But it's kind of like a shower. You don't clean yourself up before you get into a shower. You go into the shower as you are. You're going to get cleansed, you're going to get clean from the shower. Same thing with Jesus. You come to Jesus exactly as you are, and over time, he will clean you up. You don't have to fix your life before coming to God, you know? Like for me, I was still smoking for like 5 months until after I gave my life to Christ. I was still smoking. And then eventually I finally understood, and he gave me the strength to turn from it and all the other things, you know?
Smoke weed is a way out. Genuinely. And there's really nothing that will give you a high like that. Happiness, money, a new job, a new car. No. You know what's gonna give you that feeling?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, you know what? That's what I should be saying.
I was like, you're gonna say Jesus? That's what I've learned. I loved weed. That was my favorite thing ever. And then when I found Jesus, I'm like, throw this in the garbage. What was I thinking? Really? This compared to Christ? It's not even about a feeling. It's about having a relationship with Christ. Like wisdom, purpose, peace, joy. Now, I'm not saying once you give your life to Christ, everything's gonna feel amazing and be happy. No, we live in a dark world, but he can help you walk through it. Kind of like weed, but way better, because weed's just, it's a Band-Aid. It's a temporary Band-Aid. It's not really gonna give you...
Not when you got on deck all year round. Sorry, let me stop. No, but I am a believer. Like, I don't want to sit here and say that I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like I'm not full on. And again, I don't want to say like you, but you know what I mean? I'm not in your headspace yet.
And I get it. But you do have to make a decision, because he says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So Jesus is saying, I'm the only way. You're going to follow me or you're not. You can't have one foot in with him and one foot out. You know? And everyone has to make that decision.
I gotta stop watching too.
So Jesus says,
and I gotta stop gooning. So many rules.
But look, religion, people think, I gotta stop doing all this stuff because you have to. It's not how it is. That's religion. It's once you realize what Jesus did for you, naturally you're like, yo, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to please God. I'm grateful for what he did for me. I want to change. And he will help you change. He will change your desires. So it's not like, oh, I have to do it. It's more like, I want to do it. Help me, God, do it. Because I know that this stuff's not even good for me in the first place. It feels good, but it's not good for me. I wanted to say this. Jesus said, if you look with lust, just thinking of someone in a lustful way is already considered cheating, like adultery in your heart. So that's how high his standard is. None of us are even close to being able to do that perfectly. Or living a perfect life. I don't want you to look at it like, there's a whole checklist I have to stop doing. No, you come to Christ as you are. And then once you get to know him more, he'll start changing you.